probably 20 or 30 years. Worked in a body shop one time when I was a young man, and worked for a guy that was just a master craftsman at detailing and stuff. And so he taught me a lot on detailing and stuff. And then over the years, the products have changed. You know, I mean, everybody used to use turtle wax, you know, when I was a kid at 16 years old, you know. Now you wouldn't want to put that on your bicycle. I mean, but anyway, you know.
Didn't like it.
Yeah. Well, now with the ceramic coating products out, and there's a lot of ceramic coating products out on the market. You know, there's the spray-on ones and all this kind of, but I found this gel seems to be kind of in between the clear plastic ones that you put on that cost thousands of dollars, you know, versus the spray-on. Again, this is a gel. It's kind of like, it kind of looks like syrup maybe when you put it on.
Yeah.
But anyway, it seems
a little thicker than syrup.
Yeah,
maybe.
I've been using it for over a year now, and I've had really good results with it. It seems to last. The shine is unbelievably on it.
And how many cars have you done with it?
Oh, I don't know, probably 30 or 40 or 50 cars. And so anyway, so it works really good. I do a lot of my friends' cars and stuff. This is a brand new Tiffin Wayfarer motor coach here. You spend a whole lot of money, and with this full body paint, it's really important to make sure that you protect it from the sun and from the weather. And so what we're using is a product here. It's called Chemical Guys Hydro Slick. And this is actually a ceramic coating is what it is. It's got a lot of UV protectant in it. It's a great product. Dust doesn't stick to it. Water rolls right off of it. It's a great product. Probably the only thing about it is you got to do it almost every year if you want to keep your rig looking great. So what I would do is when I would go camping, I would do a section of it. You know, if I'm going to go camping 3 times a year, you know, or 4 times a year, or whatever, I'd do one side, you know, and then maybe next time I go out, I do the other side, and so on and so on. So it works really well. But the thing about this product is you got to really make sure you're preparing your surface to put it on, because you want to make sure that it's perfectly clean before you install this stuff, because if not, it will not stick very well and it won't work well. And so what we did down here, these feel like glass compared to this. This feels...
You can actually hear it.
Yeah, anyway.
It's like
yeah.
smooth nothing, and
so,
you know.
And so what we did on these 2 panels right here, I mean, maybe only spent maybe 7-8 minutes is all we've, not even that, probably 5 minutes to do it. And so what we're gonna do here is, so I'm gonna show you what you wanna do to clean your motor coach. And so what you wanna do is,
make sure we got some picture here. Maybe just do the section up above a little bit.
Yeah, right. So what you want to do is you want to get yourself a good detail spray, and you want to get a clay bar. And what this clay bar does is it takes all the impurifications out of the paint. And even though this is brand new motorhome, you know, they drove it from somewhere to get to where it was going to be.
From
basically
Winfield, Alabama, to Eugene, Oregon. So.
And so it's really important to get the surface clean. That's the most important of it. So we're just going to do a section of it here. So we just kind of spray that. And you want to make sure you use a lot of it because it's a lube is what it is. So you want to make sure you get it pretty wet, because you don't want to scratch your paint. And you don't want to drop your clay bar either like that without cleaning it really well. So anyway.
Exactly.
So what I'm doing now is I'm taking this over with, you can just feel it with your clay bar, how rough it is. I mean, it's like basically taking a piece of about probably 4,000 or 5,000 grit sandpaper to this is what it is, but it will not hurt the clear coat is what it won't do. And it takes all the pollution out of the paint is what it does. And when you feel this now, man, it feels nice,
super smooth.
Yeah, nice and smooth. This is really nice and smooth, man. It feels as smooth as a baby's butt, I hate to say. Anyway, it's really nice and smooth. And you want to make sure when you do this, you shake it up really good. It's really important to shake it up really good. And so now he's applying the ceramic coating. And on ceramic coating, you just want to do like a 2-foot section. Yeah, a 2-foot by section. And what you want to do, you want to make sure you go cross hatch. You want to make sure you get it all. So, you know, I mean, and you don't need a whole lot. But anyway, you want to make sure you've got it covered really well. I'll get it down along here a little bit, you know, down here, and make sure you get the seal along here really good. And this stuff only needs to sit on there for like 1 minute to 2 minutes is all it really needs to do. And get a nice microfiber towel. And now
you can buy those for like next to nothing at Costco. You got a Costco card.
So now we're going to go ahead and take that ceramic coating off. Again, you know, it only needs to sit on your coach for about 1 minute to 2 minutes at the most.
Depending on the temperature, of course.
And we've got about a 65-degree day here in Oregon, and so it's not, although we're in the sun, it's not really hot. But man, you should, if you don't think you can bring your camera over here and do an angle of this that we just did, man, this feels just like glass. I mean, it's got an unbelievable shine to it is what it does. And anyway, and that puts a really nice protection on this coach is what it does. If you put water on this, it would just bead right off is what it would do. And it also will keep the dirt from sticking to it. It's just a great product. You know, you can buy this product for about 40 bucks a bottle, and one bottle will easily do this coach. And so, I mean, what a great product to put on your coach. Very easy to use. But the biggest thing you want to make sure you do is you got to get it clean. Because if you feel this up here, man, this is just, it's really, really bad.
It doesn't look dirty, but
you know,
it is dirty.
I mean, this is the dirt that we just took off of this, you know, and this is a brand new coach. And I mean, it's amazing, you know, how much dirt you get on it. But again, putting this on it will keep it looking good. It feels good. It's easier to keep it clean. And the best thing of all, it's UV protected. So now we've protected this from the sun is what we've done. So he's not gonna have to worry about this for a year. Get the ceramic done and you just want to come out and clean it. You know, like it is right now, it's dusty and a little dirty. That's when I just go ahead and use the Speed Shine. The Speed Shine with
the
ceramic
regular,
in it.
yeah, with the ceramic, right?
Yeah.
And that stuff's more expensive, but that's because it's got the ceramic stuff.
It does,
to
yeah.
help to kind of rejuvenate the ceramic coating.
Yeah.
And something that he suggested, which I don't think we talked about earlier, was these towels have two sides. They have a kind of a rough side, like you can see the pilling a little bit more, and then a smooth side. And he suggested when you're taking the wax off to use, or taking the
the side that has the more matting on it. It's got a lot more matting on it.
Heavier side for removing, and the smoother side for polishing, which makes sense.
Before you start clay barring, the pollution in the paint is horrible. You know, from just, you know, bugs
down the road.
Just from bugs pooping on it, you know, and anyway, it just so it's really important to get a good paint sealant on this thing. And I mean, it's not that you have to use the product that we're using. There's a lot of other good products out on the market. You know, I've just found this one. It's kind of a medium price product.
Did you clay this?
No, I did not.
I was going to say there's a dead thing there.
Yeah, I did not clay that plastic.
Might as well. And you can clay plastic. You can clay it over the windows and everywhere else. So
yeah, it works great on glass. On plastic, if it's a rough plastic, it doesn't work very well because it doesn't go into the grooves very well. On this here, it'll work really fun. It'll work really good. I'll have a little more of the ceramic coating here. Shake it, just shake it good for me. Really important to keep that stuff shaken up. I've noticed when you get to the bottle, it'll just be unbelievably shiny when you're using it because all the ceramic coating is at the bottom. So it's really important to make sure that you're shaking that bottle up a lot when you're doing it. So again, you know, we're talking about these headlights again, you know. I'm just a real freak on these headlights because, again, the cost of replacement, and there's nothing worse than having a beautiful coach and you have yellow headlights. It's like, man, what a bummer. So anyway,
nothing good about that.
Yeah. So we're putting a good coat of ceramic coating on these. Gonna let it sit here for a minute or so, and then we will.
Yeah, I stopped right here.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So you know.
Okay.
So like, here's the stuff.
I got plenty on here.
Okay. I'll start taking off.
And again, you only want to leave this stuff on for a minute or two. It's all you need to do. So it's kind of nice just to do a little section. It's nice now I can sit here and watch my partner do the work and I can just kind of watch him.
That's how it works, you know?
Man, that feels nice.
Take over.
Yeah.
That part. Look at that. Oh, it was just like a piece of fuzz.
Yeah.
That was like a bug or something.
No, it was just a piece of fuzz. And man, I'll tell you, you can sure see the metallic. I don't know if you can see anything.
I don't know if you'll be able to.
But the metallic, you know, with this on here, it just really brings out the metallic in the paint. Just, man, it just looks unbelievable. But the one thing about when you're doing this, you're bringing out such a shine that every little thing shows.
Right.
It's like, you know, like right over here, there's
like
there's
this little speck here.
There's a little tiny dent right there, you know, in the door right here. And you
yeah.
can see, I mean, it's only probably like 1/4 of an inch, just hard you can see it. But again, we couldn't see it before, and then you put this on it, and just from the shine, it doesn't.
It reveals itself.
Yeah, every little thing kind of shows. But again, you know, you take the good with the bad, and trust me, there's way more good things about it than there are bad things.